Burger King had it. It reminds me of one though. Did you ever when you were a kid, you got those Burger King? Everybody turn around and check his crown out. Remember how you would get the crowns? I don't know if you guys did this when you were a kid, but the badass thing you would do to be cut two eyes and pull that shit down like two eyes, but you had like horns coming out. You could always tell the cool kids and the not cool kids, but the uncool wear the crown. The cool kids, fuck it. What's happening? Is there any kids in the audience? Sorry about the profanity.
You know, that always happens. I say something, and then all of a sudden I see these parents getting kids out. I feel bad.
Yeah.
For some reason, I think that anybody associated with this film is at least, even as fans, at least 21. Sometimes there's younger ones. So I will watch what I say today. No profanity.
The profanity is not the frightening part. The frightening part is when there's like a family with like quintuplets that are all 5 years old, and you just lace profanity left and right. You're like, oh, sorry. They're like, no, they've heard it all. Really? That really? So what's going on, man? How's everybody doing? None of y'all have hangovers from last night. No. Everyone's like, woo! Hangovers? Like, okay, fuck, you're right. You're right. Like it sucks, man. Whatever. So what do you want to talk about today? Sweet. Bust it out, man. I ain't scared of the worm. I love that movie, man. I actually do, man. I love like breaking the fourth wall and smiling at the camera and getting the audience in on the joke. I actually dig that. Rock on. Cold Dixon. God bless.
I was just wondering, is you dang Kyle?
I am. I wasn't for a time period until I deciphered what the message was, and then I understood, oh, actually, I am Dango. Or Dad Call. Or Duke. Or whatever the hell it was. It's a long story. You guys should. Fucked up story. Happened to me in Riverside, California, which happens to be, oddly enough, the crystal meth capital of the world. Who fucking knew? Only after that do you realize that it all makes perfect fucking sense. Questions?
I was wondering if you could talk about Shine Until Tomorrow and Christmas 14.
Shine Until Tomorrow. Yeah, Shine Until Tomorrow is a blog I started a couple of years ago, and you can check it out. It's called ShineUntilTomorrow.com. I also started something called Christmas14.com. I don't know, a couple of you guys are aware, I have a couple of martial arts academies in LA. Martial arts has been a huge part of my life since I was 9 years old. And what I do is I sell some merchandise on there, and part of the proceeds go to give scholarships to kids to get them in a martial arts program. Kids without parents, single-parent families, without father figure in their life and whatnot. I know what it did in my life, so do our best to promote that. We have a couple of sponsored academies and a number of sponsored students, so Christmas14.com, check it out. The title Christmas14 came to me because, I don't know, some of you guys are probably aware, 1914, World War I, Christmas time, something happened in the trenches of Belgium, and it was pretty spine-tinglingly emotional. Google that too, or you can go to Christmas14.com. The story's on that website. But it's something happened that kind of gives you hope for humanity, for at least a little brief. Yes.
Huge fan.
Thank you.
I love that you're into martial arts. I'm also a black belt. I've been doing it for my whole life. It's one of the best things I ever did. It's just traditional karate.
Oh. There's no just. Take the just out, man. There's no disclaimer. I'm the president, but it's a fucking small country somewhere. It's not like this. We have currency.
And my question is for you. Did you really send Neil a pack of donuts that you stuffed your junk in?
One more time?
Did you really send Neil a pack of donuts that you stuck your dick in?
It's distorting, though.
Donuts.
What about it?
Is it true?
I heard it the first time. I just love hearing it. Have you fucks met me? Of course I did that shit. And it's in human nature. It's in human nature to deny that shit. That's why we're a program. Nobody's gonna go, yeah, I did it. I ate them. Nobody says that. Of course they're gonna be like, yeah. I'm fucked up, but I'm not fucked up. He's my boy. It's funny, but it's not like, yes, sir.
Hey guys, I've been a huge fan for years, and I was just wondering, after you filmed the movie, did you have any idea, like, the fan base you were going to get from the film?
Rock was like, sit back and watch.
You know, there was a time I know we're fucked.
You know, the long answer to that is you never know, you know, and the quality of the product is a tiny, tiny indicator of reception and sales. But how it gets to people is another matter entirely. You know, marketing, P&R, stuff like that. So you never know. I mean, you can do a film that you think is really, really great, but it may or may not reach audiences. You have no way of knowing. And it kind of crept up on us, you know. It went to a couple theaters and nobody saw it, and we thought it was just going to go away. And then it was kind of a grassroots effort. It was kind of a wonderful thing to experience because, you know, I'd get a call from Duffy and they'd be like, hey, you know, they picked it up, it's going to be in Blockbuster. And this was after it was like in the theater for 16 and a half seconds. And, you know, then Rita would call me and say, hey, there's 3 copies on the Blockbuster shelf. And like 2 weeks later, they'd be like, dude, there's a whole shelf. And like another 3 weeks, dude, it's a whole section. Then another 3 weeks, it's a whole wall. I mean, and then you see t-shirts with our faces on it. It just kind of happened. It was an underground thing. You can't really, there's no recipe for a cult hit. You know, it's like, whenever you hear like recording artists talking about, yeah, I'm going to go record my next hit song. The word hit doesn't apply until millions of people love it and adore it. You know, you can, the best intentions, you know, it doesn't really make a hit song. It's how it's received. You know, you guys make a cult hit. We produce a movie. What determines a cult hit is if you guys go to your friends and go, hey man, check that out. That's the endorsement, you know? And that's kind of what happened. It's a wonderful thing to experience, you know? Because daily, more and more people hand it to their friends, and it just got, it's the most powerful form of marketing. Whenever somebody that you respect endorses a movie or a product or a piece of art, you know, no sales team can copy that. And that's what happens. Thank you. Pamela!
Hey, Sean. Okay, so I just winged this question. So,
Let me back up for a second. Her name is Penelope, but I call her Penelope. Let me tell you where I got this. Me and like, first of all, I always start off with like stories about shit. So pardon me just for a second. I think it's a funny story. Me and my best friend on the planet, his name is T, and we go to this place on La Cienega Boulevard every Thanksgiving. And oddly enough, it's called Norms. And it's had nothing to do. We didn't go like, let's get Norms. We've been doing this for years and years and years. Before I even met Rita's. So we go every day for Thanksgiving. We were in, it was called Norms on La Cienega. He's like, isn't that a dumb look? Yeah, but we started going there when we had no dough, and we just fucking kept up for tradition, man. I don't give a shit. Yeah, it's kind of a cheap house of pies or Denny's, but fucking low. But we've been going there since like I moved to LA, and we both waited tables together.